right, all of you have to answer that thing of saying, did you know you're being recorded? So, yes, we're being recorded. And of course, we put this up on YouTube, and if anyone asks for it, then we send it to them if they had
Yes.
to miss it. Because we do have a lot of people that are like, I can't make it on Monday nights. Can you send it to me?
Right.
But you have to choose a night or a day and go with it. So it's what we've done.
Exactly. And
So-
we try to keep it more to the beginning of the week so you have time to take the information and utilize it through the week instead of making it later. And so you can kind of take actions earlier in the week and get some results by the end of the week.
And we don't need to talk about the event throughout
No.
this call, but I do want to say it's coming up. And
It is.
anybody that you know here in Colorado, in this area, in central Colorado and southern Colorado, if you know that they might even be interested in Isogenics a little bit, then they need to be here for this event, because this kind of event puts them over the edge. It
It
just
does.
is like, oh, wow, I've got to do this.
Mhm.
So I would invite every single prospect you can think of to this event, and they all attend free.
Don't
And-
be afraid, because I'm going to be reaching out to, like, tomorrow, Heather is the wow at the eyeglass place. I'm going to be asking people just to support me. Hey, can you pop in? There's that big Shamrock run that is going to be hundreds and hundreds. Could you pop in and just support us at this event after the run? I don't even care if they have any interest in it. I'm good. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be like, can you pop in and support us? Because we're on the map. So that's on my agenda tomorrow, is to, when someone else asked me to go there as well, wondered if I was going, but I don't care if they're interested in Isogenics. It's more if I have a connection with them and I've supported them, just asking them to, because the first 45 minutes to an hour is anybody should listen to it. If they don't want to stay after that, that is fine. So they'll have there'll be a break time. We'll go to the bathroom, regroup for the real business training.
Well, if someone shows up just to support you and they hear how great it is, they might be doing more than just supporting you. So,
and you can even say, if you'll just come and support me, because this is something I'm passionate about, and maybe someone will come to mind that this would fit. I know you're not interested, but maybe someone will come to mind. So
that's right.
But so do you want to go over, do you guys get the Leaders in the Loop? Do you get that, Florence? Do you get that every week?
And what is that again? I couldn't hear you.
It's the email, the Leaders in the Loop.
Yes.
Yes. So, and I think Heather gets it. I don't know if every associate gets it. I think you have to be at the manager rank. So we like to cover those things, so you guys are in the know. The new things there. So the 20%, they've extended it another 3 months. I think they're going to keep it permanently, but it's good till June 25th. So take advantage of it as much as possible. I think they're just trying to read the numbers and make sure that they continue with something that's successful, instead of just roll it out and then have it.
Well, really, everything that this company does renews every 6 months. It's with the event. So it goes through about the time of what we call celebration in the summer, and then about the time of New Year's kickoff, because they need to be free to analyze what works and what does not work.
Right.
But in this case, it seems that the 20% payout is easier to understand than the old one. And everyone's getting 20% on everything new. So that's continuing on, and it's something to be excited about.
Yes.
Because when you help somebody, you get that 20%. Actually, we wanted to talk about, and you're very good at this, if you were to bring in 2 people a month, what would that do for your business? Talk about that.
Yes. So I wanted to, a couple things. So if we could just all, and every time I listen to Jimmy Smith, who's our 95-year-old, he keeps our comp plan so simple. If you can just hold your consultant status,
Which means
you order your 100 and you get 2 people to order their 100. And if we just keep duplicating that, nobody would fail in this comp plan. No one would fail. And so what that can do for you, if you can just have your goal every month to keep kind of like, pretend you're a brand new consultant and you need to get your 2, you will get paid out. I'm going to say anywhere from $70 to $100 of cash payout. It depends on what they order. Like if they do the, the minimum 100 BV and it's $170, then you're looking at a $35, $36 payout times 2. So you're more in the $70 range. You're going to get $70 to $100 cash every month for that. You're going to get the team builder coupon, which is another $50
Free product.
every single month. So now we're at almost $150 of benefit. And on top of that, if you're maintaining your order, more than likely you're going to get at least one cycle. If you keep your status as a consultant, and that one cycle is $54. So we're now at, with just those 2 customers, over $200 every single month. It doesn't even have to be like you're building a business. You can just be like, I want to get 2 friends. I want to get 2 referrals. If you just think of it as referring out like DirecTV. So I just
that more than just pays for your order.
exactly.
Yes, it does.
And if you would make that your goal every month, the beauty of it is that you're not going to get 1 cycle a month. Then it's going to start being like, well, maybe 2 cycles a month, then 3 cycles a month, because that is going to keep growing as you continue to, bring new people in. So if we can chunk it down and not get overwhelmed of just 2 people in 30 days, and start now. Planting seeds. I know a lot of us are planting
Need to
seeds.
get them out. Linda Gardner, maybe your sister.
There you go. We muted that. But anyway, just to chunk it down to the Jimmy Smith, just think about holding consultant, which means I've got one on my right and one on my left. And if, I'm going to shout Heather out because we did some kind of creative today. We signed up a business. And just to kind of share with you, they are a holistic business that specializes in kind of 3 arenas. They specialize in helping people that have chronic conditions. They help people with their maintaining their health. And then they actually also provide regular care, because one is a doctor and one is a nurse. So they branched off during COVID and created kind of because they believe in medical freedom, all of that. So it was really fun to get them going, and they both wanted to do the collagen. So I want to share this because I want you to think about being creative when you're getting someone started. So we could have put both of their 60 bottles of collagen on their main center. But what we did, 60 and 60 is 120. We broke it up into 3 smaller orders, 40, 40, and 40. So that the business, we have 3 smaller orders. The business right away is going to bring in $120 cash. They're going to have another $75 of coupons, and you get them at that consultant status. So I encourage you, if you have friends that want to get started, or, be thinking creatively to get them some money back, because in this economy right now, people need to kind of see money coming right back. So that was a fun thing that, we said we could put your order all in one thing, but then we wrote out everything. Plus, guys, with 3 orders, guess what they got free this month? Since each order was over $175, they got 3 of the brain. So they then, on top of it all, instead of 1 box of brain elixir, they got 3. And so they were only interested in the collagen, but since they're going to get 3 boxes of that brain elixir, they're going to be looking into that. So anyway, so that was really fun. Heather and I was just thinking, Heather, that was the power of teamwork. Like, that is what's so fun about our team. And I just want you to know, wherever you're at, like even Florence, let's say, if you ever wanted to zoom in, and work teamwork, even if we're not right here, we can't do it belly to belly. It is powerful. I mean, it's really powerful just to have that tag team. And it was just really fun to see the power of that teamwork. So anyway,
That's
just to share that, it was a good time. And when you're doing that, like the time frame, we set up an hour and it ended up, I don't know, being an hour and a half or even longer, because you just get so, wanting to get them completely set up. But once they're set up, it's seamless. We set them up on their apps. We put their thing alternating so they don't have to think about left and right. We really just told them about the 20% because that's what, people that have brick and mortar businesses, that's what they can wrap their head around more than I need a right, I need a left, I need to do 2 in a week. All of that's gone. So we just kept it very simple on those numbers. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So if you can think about, maybe that's something all of you can do is write down some businesses. If you know anyone that is into holistic health, anyone that, chiropractors, those kind of things, they're looking for more ways to bring income into their brick and mortar, businesses. So.
And if you don't feel like you know what to say or what to do, there's a brand new opportunity. video
Yes,
out
I'm
there.
glad Ron's
Really
swaying
good.
into that.
Absolutely. We're going to
He's
actually
gonna,
share
it's
that.
really short. So yeah, we're gonna put that up. We're gonna
Should
go
be
into
that.
there. Let's just see what that is.
Wait,
Okay, we're
we don't-
sharing our
we don't get
screen.
over to Zoom is what it
That's
is.
okay.
So
You
it's-
could pick out one of your,
I can't hardly see them.
you wanna try the different tabs?
Well,
You
we
can
have
always
the other
move that
tab.
bar over too, if you wanna move it down.
Yeah, we had it open.
you can
and then-
see.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
I know you have it open, but then when you go into that, is it under business or what's it
It's
under?
right
Oh, there it
here.
is.
There it
Cool.
is. All
Okay.
right.
Here we
go.
are.
And then if I can move this over a little bit, I'll make it full screen.
I did send this to Heather. I don't know if Heather, you shared it. I think maybe you shared it with a couple of your gals. So
All right, let me get that out of our way.
it
How's
is
this?
so
Like-
good. It's really a video.
The world is changing fast. With a shift from working in the office to working from home to working from anywhere, there's more opportunity than ever before to choose how you work. People are tired of trading time for money, and they're tired of having to choose between earning a sustainable living, job satisfaction, and just enjoying life. Sure, we live in a gig economy where you're able to deliver food or turn your car into a taxi to earn extra income. But at Isogenics, we want more for you. Isogenics is all about people, all about introducing people to products that optimize their quality of life while building teams to help others down the road of financial security. And it all starts by doing what so many of us do every day. Everyone shares things they love, our favorite restaurant, favorite shoes, or our latest workout. So why not earn some money for sharing something people need and are already buying? By partnering with Isogenics, we can help you do just that. For more than 20 years, Isogenics has been making cutting-edge, high-quality, science-backed health, wellness, and natural beauty products. Last year, sharing these types of things online generated billions of dollars in sales. With more people shopping online every day, that number is expected to be in the trillions by 2026. Combine that demand with our commission structure and proven products, and the opportunity to earn additional income is huge. Partnering with Isogenics is a fantastic way to turn your grocery and self-care budget into a recurring income. We give you simple, proven, duplicatable systems to help you get started while providing support that contributes to your personal development. At Isogenics, the opportunity is open to anyone, regardless of education level or experience, and your income is influenced by your effort. You choose when you work and who you work with, all while building a sense of purpose and community. Imagine getting paid for doing what you love, running a business on your terms, and helping your family, your friends, your community, and yourself to optimize quality of life all at the same time. Let Isogenics help you get there. All you have to do is reach out to the person who shared this video with you today.
I really like that video.
Yes, it's just a little
You
over
wanna-
2 minutes,
You
so it's
stopped it.
good.
Okay, good.
The world is
Oh,
changing
it's
Okay, 'cause
fast.
if you don't
With a
stop,
shift from
then
working in
it's
the
going
office to
to-
working from
You
home
wanna
to working
stop
from
sharing?
anywhere, there's more opportunity than ever before to choose how you work. People are tired of
Go
trading
ahead and stop it there.
Trading
There
time.
you go.
There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is that video? Is that on their YouTube channel?
It is. If you just
It's on Vimeo on that one, but
It's
we can get it to
Vimeo.
you. We can
Yeah,
get it to
just
you.
you guys can always find these videos too. I always go to YouTube and go to the Isogenics corporate what do you want to call it? The platform, what do you call it on you? Channel. The Isogenics corporate channel should have all the videos. So
And Melissa, I see where you asked about some kind of a diagram or a way of just really, how do we go about being creative with orders? We can do that. We can get some
Yes,
stuff for you there.
definitely.
Yeah, you guys are so good at that. Like, I know you did that with me in the beginning when I wanted to place a big order. And I'm not really that well versed yet. So I would love to kind of learn some of those tricks more on how to maximize somebody's
Absolutely.
investment.
And you have to kind of feel the person out, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to complicate it so that they get turned off, right? So
Right.
that's where Heather and I, when we went to talk to these ladies, you know, we had our plan, but we wanted to make sure they're open. Because if it kind of is overwhelming and they are kind of like, okay, what's all this about? Because it was a little bit more of a process.
Right.
And so, you know, you were just trusted me. You gave me the info. I could just plug it all in for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if someone trusts you and they just give you the info, you can plug in the orders, or if you do it in person. But if it's a little bit more like they don't know you as well, then it's probably wiser to kind of get them started, you know, or if they're just wanting to, you know, really feel things out. So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
but definitely even like on orders 2 or 3, if people are, because I know like you, Kathy, you're enjoying, you know, collagen and the weight loss. So if you continue to like that, it would definitely advantageous to get you a couple other customer accounts. Like even if we did Dane, he doesn't have to be building the business, but you know, if you get Dana in there, then do some of your product there and get some money back. So
It's a
I was
smart,
wondering that, yeah.
we can definitely get you,
Yep.
call it smart ordering,
that's
Yeah.
right.
creative ordering.
I have a question for you. Have you checked the, just to help Greg, have you checked the isomovie.com lately? Because I know they have the updated, like say for weight solution and for the collagen, the crisper, shorter ones are on there.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's another place you guys can go, isomovie.com, if you want to have like a website. So I haven't checked it recently. Have you? Is that where you get yours, Florence?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I go, but I wasn't sure if they, and I had seen that the new video, because
I
Kathy
think it's
Cougar
on
had-
Isomovie.
but I don't know if they posted it on Isomovie yet, since it just came out last week.
And then there is the big picture video, which
Yes.
is more, isn't what you want to send someone that's just, you know, looking at it. That's someone I feel like that's ordered their product. They want to get to building the business. Then that's a good video. Unless they're very familiar with comp plans and already know the industry, then that's okay to send them. So, but literally one of your strategies to build this week could just be to send people a short little message and just say, you know, I'm involved in something that's really changed my family's life. Could I send you a really short video? It might not be for you, but maybe some people would come to mind that it could bless. Because when you take it off the table and you don't make it seem like they're the ones that are interested and you're just asking them to think of who might be interested, that video is something you can send anyone, and you don't need to do a lot of warming up. Like the big picture video, if you were to send that to someone, they would be like, you know, without knowing anything, they'd have like smoke coming out of their ears and be like, what did this person send me? So I'm so glad they're getting resources that we can send to people that haven't had a lot of what I call warming up or conversation. And so if you say very little, but they're willing to watch that video and just say, you know, would you maybe be able to tell me some people that might come to mind if you're, you know, that might be interested in something like this. And a lot of times people will have someone that comes to mind, and then a lot of times it's them inadvertently, but you're not putting them on the spot. So
That's right. And in today's high prices and inflation that is going on everywhere, we wanted on the product side, because this has all been kind of sharing in business. On the product side, what about products that are affordable, that people can really do and really can grasp? When you look at our shakes and you're looking at $52 or so for the shakes. So here is the deal with that. With the shakes, if you take it and break it down to each meal, it is far less expensive than going through the drive-through anywhere. It is so
Yes.
inexpensive to actually use it as a meal, and you're going to get more nutrition in one shake than most people do in a week.
And the only other
Honestly.
shake that I've seen on the market that's comparable, but I don't know what their sourcing is. Okay. So I haven't looked deep dive into their sourcing, but one of my good friends, she brought it to my attention. She's like, you know, this one, I did look it up and theirs are $59. So even if they were, and that's on subscription, even if they were the same, and I doubt they have the sourcing that we have, but for ours being full meal replacement, there's not going to be anything on the market comparable for that price. You'll find a protein shake cheaper, but not a full meal. So keep that in mind when people are doing comparisons, that this is a full meal and it's not just a protein shake. A lot of times we'll say, I think it's the opportunity for that. What is the name of the video on the Vimeo channel?
I'd have to look at it again.
We'll look it up. I think it's called the I think it's the Isogenics Opportunity is what
We
they,
can look real quick. No reason.
okay.
that we can't.
By the way, I just did an analysis for the shake thing, and they
Mhm.
wanted to do the plant-based shake, and it was $4.14 a meal if they do 2 scoops a day, and $2.07 a meal if they do 1 scoop a day.
That
Yes,
is good.
that's great.
There's your link in the chat. There's your link to the Vimeo video.
If you want to copy it and paste it to a note, or also you can find it. I posted it in our Team Freedom. Also, if you scroll through, I posted it in that team page as well. Okay, so our affordable products. We have people, and you know, Heather got someone today that just did 1 shake. So she got those people plus someone that did 1 shake. Go Heather. And you know what? That's cool, you guys. Don't feel like you have to push people into a large order. If
Mhm.
one of the top leaders, you know, Lindsay Hofber, Florence, right?
Right,
That's under
right.
Laura Stevens. She started with 1 can of shake. And that woman has built an income of, you know, she varies from 2 to 500,000 a year. And she started with 1 canister of shake. So, you know, some people, we've got to meet people where they are.
Yeah, we do.
We have people that take these 2 products and this is it, which is not 100 BV. One of them is the Natural Accelerator. And so I don't know if you guys have looked into that or you're on it. What does it do? It helps to boost your metabolism. It gives you energy. People just say, I feel better when I take it. And now that it's got the Sinatrol, that's the name of it. It's got the grapefruit extracts, those different extracts. It helps you burn an extra 150 calories a day is what the kind of the deal is with that. But there's nothing that'll make you jittery. It's all like cayenne pepper, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, all of that kind of thing, all completely holistic. So people love that product, and that one's $29. 32 Canadian we found today, right?
Yes, it is.
And that's the one thing about that 7-day system that doesn't have this. And I feel like this is such an important piece. The other piece that I love are Isoflush. When people get really regular on our Isoflush, that's funny, regular. I didn't mean that as this is a digestion product. I take 1 to 2. Sometimes I take 2. Sometimes I take 1. It just depends on how
Things are moving.
how much you need. But it's got bentonite clay in it. I don't know if any of you knew that, but I had someone do a deep dive on it. That's a very good ingredient for basically kind of absorbing toxins and helping them go out of your system, along with magnesium. I think peppermint was it? Yeah, bentonite clay. Peppermint is in there, peppermint leaf extract, and magnesium, which is so good for your digestive system. So, and this
That's
one's
right.
$20. So these 2, if someone even just did these 2 and 1 or 2 canisters of shake, that would be a great, healthy system for them to be on.
Well, and this would not be for an initial order, but when you have a customer or yourself where you are ordering every single month and you're getting a lot of product. Some people say, well, I've got a lot of product, almost like it's backed up. When you do that, if you order 6 of these, I'd run that way, 6 of these.
6
on
of
one
any
order,
item.
Any item, it doesn't matter what it is, but the less expensive ones, you can order 6 of them and stock up. And so you make sure you don't run out of them and you have them. and you get an extra 10%
10%.
off for anything that you order 6 of.
So it would make your ISOFlush $18. You're getting extra 2 off. And so we've kind of started this, plan where like 1 month we have 2 or 3 centers we order for just because we need that
need
much
that,
product.
yeah.
But so we kind of decided 1 month we do 6 bottles of this on a center. Then we don't need that for a few months. So you can kind of be strategic with that so that you do get a better price for
You
your
do get a better
product.
price. It offsets any price increase when you do 6 of an item.
And there's 60 in each of them. So if you did 1 a day, then these would, last 2 months. I usually do 2 of the accelerator and then 1 to 2 of the flush. So,
If you know anybody who's having surgery that's going to require pain medication after surgery, that ISOFlush is a fantastic product. Because those pain medications, those opioid pain medications will slow down your whole digestive system. It'll basically stunt it. And constipation is a huge problem post-surgery. And that is a helpful tool.
Well, thank you for that. That's awesome.
And there is one final thing, and that is another inexpensive product that I don't know if you can see it, but that is our sleep spray. And they are repackaging it,
It's
making
gonna-
it look beautiful.
I
But
think
that's another one you can do 6 of.
I think the new bottles kind of look like our collagen bottles. They're not glass, but they've kind of
Yes,
made
they
that,
do.
that
Right.
amber look.
Mm.
So definitely, those 3 products, people aren't going to feel like they're super expensive. I mean, I love our collagen and our NAD and all of those things, but some people, if they feel like one thing is going to cost them $150 a month, they might be turned off to stay on it long term. So those are just some tips we wanted to help with our inflation, economy, all of those things, because something's better than nothing with our Isogenics. Even if you get someone to do 1 of these or a couple of them, they're going to be healthier and get benefits. And that's really what we want for people, is to feel better and have health benefits. We're coming, did we cover? I think
Yes,
we did.
So what's kind of interesting to me is I don't see it for the recording. So it's kind of here
Oh,
it is over here.
no,
but-
just, yeah, you're fine. Yeah.